And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel.
I'm Melody. I'm Amy.
And today we're taking a look at a game called Asking for Trobils, which is a game that is slightly orange. If you like the color orange...
Or blue.
If you like the color orange, you should buy this game, because it will be your favorite game ever. Asking for Trobils is a game about a planet named Paradise, where everyone is living happily until these trouble aliens show up and eat popcorn. Trobil, whatever their names are. They eat popcorn and they throw trash in the street. They're really annoying. So it's your job to capture them. You do that by using your spaceships and building your spaceships up. Let me show you. You can see here that the board is stark white with orange all over it. However, this bothers you, and it does bother me. You can flip to the other side where it's still very orangish-y, but has a much better look. And so what you're going to be doing is you're trying to get rid of the Trobils. These guys are going to be showing up here. There's a certain number of them here that are on your Paradise planet that are messing everything up. And each player is going to start with a ship, so you get a card for your ship that you'll put in front of you, and you get one ship of that type, and you have the possibility of getting more ships of that type as the game goes by, basically depending on how many people are playing. So I always play with, let's see, who's my favorite? I think my favorite's the Flying Saucer. So I start with a Flying Saucer. Now on your turn you have two options. You can place a ship on the board on one of these spots where ships go and take the action of that spot, or you can pull all your ships off. So once you get multiple ships, I can pull them all for one action and place one for an action, place one. You can place one where somebody else is, that's fine, but if you do so, you bump that person back to them so they don't have to spend an action taking the ship off. So what do the different actions do? If you put your ship in this spot here, you're going to get 2 ore. If you put your ship over on the other side, then you get 2 crystal resources. If you put your ship over here at the planet Pommy, you get 2 carrots. I guess monsters like to eat carrots. If you go over here to the spot here, you're going to get a trap, or you can pay money. You can pay 1 money to get 2 traps, or you can pay 2 coins to get 3 traps. If you go down here to this spot, you get 2 money, and you get to draw a card. Now these cards are going to do all sorts of things. Sometimes they give you something like this. This is a pirate, so you'll find the matching pirate. You'll put him on an area, any area you want where there isn't already a stand, and anytime someone goes there, they have to pay a resource to the pirate. When you go there, you get all the resources off the card and discard the pirate. There's also cards that kill the pirate. There's cards that let you do actions twice and different things when you go to different spots on the board. You can go over here to build a mega trap. You have to pay a trap and 2 ore, and then you will get a mega trap. You can go here in the middle to this moon to get space slugs, and you can pay more of the crystals to get multiple space slugs. And then you can go to the top of the board to get connections. The orangey station, when you go up here, you can pay 2 to buy a connection. Now, connections are a really interesting part of the game. For that, they're going to be looking at your spaceship. So let's take a look here. Here's my spaceship right here. And when I buy a connection, let's say I put the connection here. That means whenever I go to the moon, not only will I get space slugs like normal, but I'm also going to get 1 ore. Now you can put multiple of these on the side, but each time you add 1, you have to pay extra. So this would cost 3 rather than 2. Then this one would cost 4. But if I did put all these on one side, every time I went to the moon, I get space slugs, and I get an ore, and I get a money, and I would get an orange crystal. So you can kind of modify your ship. Eventually you're going to want to come here, and you're going to catch creatures by paying the resources. So this one here costs 4 space slugs, 2 traps, and 2 ore. This one here is 3 carrots, 2 ore, and 3 traps. Sometimes they require mega traps. Sometimes they require multiples of carrots. And when you capture them, they're going to be worth this many points at the end of the game. You can also go dump them off in the sun here in the middle. There's multiple spots. And when you dump someone in the sun, you will get money equal to whatever is on that monster. Now this will continue. Players will keep taking turns. They might want to get another ship at some point, and for that they'll go over to this spot where they can pay 3 money and 3 ore for another ship, and there's a limit of ships depending on how many players are in the game. And eventually, as these are taken, new ones come in their place. Eventually city cards will show up. Some random city cards are in there, and when all the cards here are city cards, the game is over. And the city cards will give bonus points. So like at the end of the game, every 2 traps you have is worth a victory point. Every 3 money a point. Every 3 ore is a victory point. But it might be different depending on which ones show up. And so it depends which city cards are in the deck, how many players are in the game. You'll add these points to the points that you've gotten from beating up the Trobils or trapping the Trobils as the game goes by. And whoever has the most points is the winner. Okay, first of all, the game is orange. As you can see there, I wish that they, I don't know, I mean, I guess they thought it was hilarious to make everything orange and black and white and blue, I guess, but I would have liked it to have been more colorful. I got tired of the orange myself. I don't know about you guys.
The entire Earth is orange.
Well, no, it's paradise.
Planet. Oh, it looks like the Earth.
Okay, well, yes, I think that's what it's meant to be, maybe. But this game is actually pretty cool in the sense that you are sending spaceships out. You want to get extra workers, extra spaceships as soon as you can, and you place, you want to get the resources to do that. But when you put your workers out, if you knock someone else off, sometimes I'll go to a spot I know someone else wants to go to, just because I know when they go there, they're going to bounce me back, and I don't have to spend an action pulling my people off the board.
Yeah.
Since one of your actions is pulling people off the board, the game goes really fast. I mean, we're going boop, 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 getting resources. I'll go here, get resources. I'll go here. What did you guys think of the game?
I really enjoyed the game a lot because of all the stuff they put in it.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite part?
I thought,
The connectors?
or killing the monsters.
Well, killing the monsters is the game, but when you played, you made this connectors where she made one side of her ship when she went somewhere. It got a whole pile of stuff. And I did that too. I thought that was pretty neat because you can say, well, I want everywhere I go, I'll get 3 things. That's useful. Or when I go one place, I'll get 8 things. And so it's really interesting as you get these connectors. Huh?
2 things?
No, I'm saying I could put 1 all the way around my ship. So anywhere time I go somewhere, I get 3. Or I could spend a lot of money and put them on 1 or 2 places. Of course, you want to make sure the places that you go to are worth going to. So you like the way the game worked? What do you think?
I really liked it. I really liked this game because to me it was like a new type of worker placement game, and I really like worker placement games.
You do. And I mean, really, there's the basic things. Go get some ore. Go get some space slugs. And then there's things that you can upgrade.
Together.
Right. I mean, if you said, what's the most important thing to have, would you even know?
Points.
No.
Well, yes, true. But I mean, what's the most important resource to get? They're all good.
Money.
Well, money is good because you can build more things, but you need carrots to capture the things. You need traps to get mega traps to capture the things.
I think the least important of all of these items is the carrot.
No, I'm telling you, a lot of the monsters need a lot of carrots.
Yeah. But I only have
She didn't get carrots. She just
Okay, well, either way, I think the game works really well. I like that it works so well with lower number of players. The 7 players, it's okay, but have fewer ships, and it just takes a longer time. This is one of those times where I would have been like, why are we including the 7th player? It's just too many people in the game, honestly, at that point. And, I mean, because you'll do something and wait for 6 other people to go, the chance of someone stealing the monster you want is really high.
Yeah.
It works really well as a 3 or 4 person game. I love how when the cities show up at the end, they become victory points, and so you're not sure. It's a cool, fun, family-friendly theme.
I did think of one thing. When the last city did, I would have liked it to have at least one last turn.
Oh, you didn't like it ended immediately?
Yeah, she wanted to buy a whole.
No, I understand that, and maybe you could house rule that in, but as the game is right now, I think it's a really cool, fun, family-style worker placement game, mid-weight. Big recommendations from me. You guys?
I really like the game.
Thumbs up.
Alrighty. Dice Tower Judgment
Excellent.
into my collection.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.